Hey Leo, welcome back to Soror Wisdom. If you are a subscriber and you subscribe, I thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I like sharing my videos with you, and I hope they are informative and uplifting to you guys. For those of you who are new to the channel, I welcome you. I hope you like what you see and you hear. You can also share, like, comment if you wish, and also subscribe to the channel if you feel it resonates with you. Also, you can check your moon and your rising, which is your ascendant sign. A few videos back, I did have places where you can plug in your date of birth and everything to get your ascendant, rising, and your moon. So hopefully this is going strictly for the Leos. Leos, as I was shuffling, meditating, pulling your cards. Oh, Leos, since it's your birthday coming up at the end of the month, happy birthday to you guys. I changed the deck up. I've been using a different deck doing all my readings, so I decided to go the Egyptian way. I did pull, let me see how many came out. Yeah, when I was shuffling, two Isis Oracle cards came out, and then I also picked Loving Words from Jesus. For it's not an oracle, it's for inspiration that we all need. So I don't see any pentacles in your reading. I do see 1, 2, 3 cups. I do see fire energy too, and I do see air energy, which is the swords. So it seems like you may, in the recent past, now, and maybe going into August, but I think you guys will resolve things by August. So I'm going to go through all your cards. I did clarify the 10 of Swords. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I clarified that because I'm like, okay, what are you done with? What do you see next coming? So I did want to clarify that for all of our sakes. Okay, so the first card you come out with is the 9 of Chalices. So yes, I think you guys. All right, Cat, come on, move, Fans. She's gonna try to swipe by, so you guys can bear with me. She's sniffing everything. She's blessing the reading. Okay, Fans, out. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you guys have the 9 of Challenges. I'm sorry, the 9 of Chalices, which is the wish fulfillment card in a lot of decks. And I don't read the Egyptian cards verbatim. I read them as I see them, as I feel them. So next you have the 7 of Wands, okay? And then you're back to Cups energy with the King of Chalices, or King of Cups, okay? Then you back to Cup energy with the 5 of Cups, okay? And that's the Eye of Horus on there. Then you have the 10 of Swords. Nobody likes to see the 10 of Swords, but you know what? It just means like a completion of something that you felt like stabbed in the back or betrayed. Betrayed is a better word. Oh yeah. And I did clarify this 3 of Wands coming up, which is good energy. It's your energy. The 3 of Wands and the 7 of Wands is your energy. So, just starting it off, it looks like this is what you guys want. This, you want your wish fulfillment in love. Okay, Fancy is coming back over, and I think she's going to knock over my angels. You guys, sorry, you guys have, you want love, okay? I think that's why so many pentacles didn't come up, because yes, money is important and everything, but you know, right now your focus is on love of family, love of self, love of friends, just harmonious days, harmonious ways, you know. So that card did come up for you, so there's a great possibility that you will get it, but it looks like it's going to be towards, you know, the latter part. It all can be mixed in, you know. You could have your feelings of emotional fulfillment or a wish coming true. So we'll just go on to the next card and see. Now, the next card is the Seven of Wands. So that means that basically you are fighting up against something. Being as though the Seven of Wands is between the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups, or chalices in this deck, as you would like to say. It's like a struggle going on, okay? Whatever struggle that may be in your life individually, as each individual Leo, you would know that, okay? So there's a struggle going on, and it might involve this King of Wands, okay? The King of Wands is looking away. I'm sorry, the King of Chalices is looking away from the Seven of Swords, which means maybe this person that could be a love interest, it could be family, you know, it all has to do with love. So this love interest is looking away from all the bickering and the arguing, or they can be causing you to feel as though you have to defend yourself, okay? Sometimes looking away is almost like saying, oh, I'm not doing you any harm, you're causing it all by yourself, you know, when all you want is your wish. You want peace, you want happiness, but in between those two cards, you're feeling like you have to defend yourself. Okay, so the next card that comes up is the Five of Chalices, which is the Five of Cups, Eye of Horus. Okay, so you are being looked over, looked after, in the spiritual realm, and maybe through friends. You know, people are watching and having your best interest in mind, and if you don't feel so, it is in the spiritual realm. So the Five of Chalices is basically saying you feel left out in the cold, and I think that you feel left out in the cold because of this King of Chalices. When I move him over here, can you see that? He's looking at the Five of Chalices, which is being left out in the cold. Like somebody wants you to make you feel as though you can't attain your Eight of Pentacles, which you definitely can, because you are a fire sign and you are standing on top of your battle, okay? Which you don't need to battle too much, because you need your strength also, okay? So like I said, that King of Chalices, if I put him in that position, he's facing the Five of Cups, a Five of Chalices, which makes, you know, it's almost like he's trying to seclude you and make you feel as though he or she, okay? I'm sorry if I keep saying he or they, but he or she or they are trying to make you feel like you're left out of the cold with your emotions. you're the only one that feels that way. You know, making you feel like you have to battle and defend yourself. Okay? So, you know, sometime this month, you're going to be through. You feel stabbed in the back. You feel betrayed. You're kind of seeing. You're seeing. You see that monkey? He's wise. He's wise. And in the water, the feelings. You know, you're in touch with your feelings. And you know that this person is, here we go with the cliches, but kind of like a manipulator. Okay, a manipulator to your happiness. And they have put so many daggers in your back that you're like, I'm through with it. You know? And we all have free will. So whether you are through with it or not, the cards are saying, you know, be done with this. Because I clarified it, and Major Arcana, the Sun came out. So when you're through with this manipulator or this person or people who make you feel like you cannot have that wish fulfillment of love and overflow in your life, the Sun will come out. Okay? Because the 9 is just keeping you up in worry. There's nothing to worry about. Because you know, like I said, you see that monkey right here? Let me see if I can get it clear for you. That monkey is kind of saying, you know what the deal is. You don't have to have sleepless nights. You know, you have it going on in so many other areas. And clarified by the Sun, you will make it out on the other side. And, yeah, that wish card, that first card that came out is very, very, very possible. Okay? So I'm going to put the Sun on top of that 9 of Swords. I said 10 of Swords at first, but this is 9 of Swords. It's a card of worry. Then you come to the 3 of Wands, which is more of your energy. And you know what that means? After that Sun comes out, after you finish worrying over nonsense of people trying to manipulate you and make you feel as though you are not sufficient enough to have that wish fulfillment of the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Chalices, you're going to see it coming in. You know, things are going to happen because of that Sun card. It's going to illuminate a lot of things for you guys in your life. Whether it's job, whether it's relationship, whether it's family, whatever area you see and you feel Cups energy, wherever you feel. Here's another Cups energy. 1, 2, 3. Wherever you feel, you're going to feel justified. That fiery passion is going to come back up, and you're going to decide, you know, which road you want to take, because there are going to be roads offered to you. So I clarified that 3 with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's the evening out, the balances. Okay, it is Pentacles, so you could have some money coming to you, and I would say be a little stingy. Okay, Leo, be a little stingy, because you have materialistically. So sometimes materialistically and emotionally, they kind of run hand in hand. You don't have to give so much materialistically just because you have. Save and conserve for yourself. Only when it's absolutely necessary, with people you can trust. That's when you be able to say, okay, I can share. Because right now, you're really working on your emotions. Okay? And if you give to the wrong person, your emotions will be unbalanced. And then I clarified that with yet another card, a Knight of Chalices. So if you balance it all out, like the cards say that's going to happen, you're going to get another message of love. So I feel as though you should basically, you see my cat? I'll get a kick out of her. I'm sorry for losing thought on your video. But basically, let go of the worry. Okay? That King of Pentacles, male or female, who is basically turning their back saying, whatever your argument is not valid, because it is. It is valid. You do want your wish fulfillment. You do want to be emotionally balanced. Okay? You do want those things to come in. And at the last card, the last card of your reading says, yes, it's coming back in. It's coming back in. Okay? You just have to release the worry. Okay? In whatever way you can, whatever way you deem possible, release the worry of a burden of a situation. Because just because you have the offer, or you've been in a relationship for a long time, because some of you have, that doesn't mean that they're emotionally available. It just shows that they are having emotions, but emotions can be negative or positive. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are going for that Nine of Cups, Nine of Chalices, which is good. Okay, which is good. And it's something that you definitely do not have to defend yourself against. Okay? You don't have to defend yourself against feeling happy, feeling joy. And like I said, the Pentacles didn't come out in the beginning, but they did come out as a balance card for you, saying that you do have the means as far as materialistically, cars, homes, apartments, wherever where you live, you are going to be stable, or you are stable. So don't give too much of that away to someone who can't even emotionally fathom that the reasons that you give is from the heart. Okay? So that's that. Now, you have two oracle cards from Isis Oracle. If you can see that. One is the Brother in Darkness, overcoming negativity energy with feminine power. The next one is Queen of Heaven, blessing from the divine empress of the sky. So we'll go with the Brother in Darkness first, and we'll see what that says. Brother in Darkness. And like I said, I don't read all of these because sometimes I have incantations, and I'm not too far into that. But the general meaning is good. Brother in the Brother in Darkness. Okay, he's on page 189. So let's see how this uplifts us. Because you guys got it going on. Just don't put it in the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? 189. Okay, turn to. Okay, here we go. Brother in Darkness. And I hope this really helps a lot of you out here. The Brother in Darkness. The brother in darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it's a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power, male or female, guys. The brother in darkness indicates that there is negative energy either within you or it's outside you. I'm saying outside you. But directed towards you, that is providing you with a spiritual test. You shall overcome this energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. It also says, there is a test that you are currently moving through because you are ready to progress more deeply into wisdom, light, acceptance, and inner peace. The test in the guise of a negative energy source, either within you or apparently outside you. In truth, we are all one. Stop, fans. In truth, we are all one. And the world is our mirror for whatever healing task lies within. Even though sometimes the energy source of difficulty appears to be external, rather than the opportunity for us to gain mastery with our own responses through inner learning. Guidance comes to you in this oracle now because more conscious of the negative energies either within or directed towards you without being fearful. There is no need to fear. There is just need for more conscious, loving response. Okay. So that was the Brothers of Darkness. Hope it resonated with you. And like I said, you guys too have two oracle cards. And this is Queen of Heaven, blessing from the divine Empress of the Sky. Let me look at it again. Queen of Heaven. Okay. See which page Queen of Heaven is. And you know, guys, I can actually stop ants. Don't do that. I can actually do readings with these tarot cards. Give me a second. Queen of Heaven, 139. And I got my glasses on this time. So I won't be stabbering and stuttering. Okay. Alright, fans. They're tired of seeing you. Go ahead. Queen of Heaven. Blessings from the Divine Empress of the Sky. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Sky, acknowledges your feminine authority now. That's male or female, okay, guys? As a man or as a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. The Oracle of the Queen of Heaven is a confirmation of your feminine leadership and spiritual authority, whether in male or female, this lifetime. Isis means throne, and in her presence and blessings as Divine Empress of the Sky, she offers initiates of light, men and women, great feminine spiritual power. Feminine spirituality authority occurs when power is tempered with mercy, wisdom, compassion, and love. It is inspired spiritual leadership through the heart and model of power and authority that is based in empowerment rather than force or control. Isis, Queen of Heaven, calls you to ascend the throne of feminine leadership within your own being, that you may fulfill your life's mission and serve the divine feminine on this planet from a place of inner spiritual authority. Okay, so that was good. And I got a little interesting story for y'all after I wrap up the last card. And this is the loving words from Jesus. See how I can focus. There we go. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. And that's taken from Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. And just a little tidbit as far as my Egyptian oracles and my loving words from Jesus. It was written and it said that when Joseph had the dream after Jesus was born in Bethlehem to escape to the land of Egypt. So that's why I do hold reverence in the Egyptians in the Egyptian cards. They had a lot of knowledge, and this messenger for God told them to go to Egypt. And in Egypt, the Pharaoh, who was a female at the time, she had planted trees and bushes and things that would make that Holy Family comfortable. So there is a connection. You know, even the Egyptians knew that the Messiah was to come. So, you know, just a little tidbit, a little bit of education there. So, yeah, those cards tied in. I don't feel bad about using my Isis Oracle with my loving words from Jesus, because Jesus did spend time in Egypt. Okay? Whether he learned some of their customs, we don't know. It doesn't go far into that story. Or some people may know, but they don't want us to know. But he did spend a pivotal amount of his years in Egypt before going back to Jerusalem and Nazareth, Jesus of Nazareth. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you find something great out of it. As I said before, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share. And I hope you have a great rest of your month of July. And I will see you in August. XO, XO, XO.